Yeah, I mean, when I interviewed Lil D, he said that Harry O is the smartest drug dealer he's ever met.
But let me say this too, man. When you talk about guys that was in the streets hustling and that was brilliant here, the most brilliant guy I ever met in the streets that was hustling was Michael Harris, Harry O, out of Los Angeles. That's the smartest business-minded dude that I ever met that come from the streets.
I ain't gonna say that, but he's pretty smart.
Right. And, I actually spoke to Harry O over the weekend. We had done an interview with Boosie, and when I brought up Harry O's name, Boosie said some things about Harry in a disparaging manner because Boosie's real close to Jay Prince, and Harry O and Jay Prince had some friction. So Boosie said some things that about Harry that we found out actually weren't accurate after the fact. Boosie was just kind of going off the cuff. So, Lil D called me. We ended up, correcting, some of the things on there. And then me and Harry spoke. And, initially he was upset. And I had a conversation with him. I explained to him what had happened and, what my role in this was. And I explained to him that things were corrected. And he, at the end of the conversation, he was like, I respect all that. And,
I knew him and Jay had some issues.
Yeah.
But I stay out of their business. That's their business. I'm friends with Jay. I'm friends with Harry. And if they don't put me in it, I ain't in it.
Right. You just did an interview with Jay Prince.
I did.
How do you guys know each other?
Through Harry.
Through Harry. Okay. That's interesting. Because, even though don't want to put yourself into it, I mean, what's happening right now is that I guess at one point Harry O felt that he helped start Rap-A-Lot, and Jay Prince saying that's not true. And there's some friction over that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know what happened with that. I just know they was friends. I became friends with him, through the ordeal. And that's as far as I know about their business. I don't know if he helped start Rap-A-Lot or not. I've heard those same rumors, but I know absolutely nothing about that.
Yeah, I don't know either. But I have spoken to people who were there during the start of Rap-A-Lot, and they're not familiar with Harry O's involvement in that at all.
Yeah.
So that's from my point of view. Now, were there things going on that they were not aware of? Maybe. But I'm talking about, and I'm not going to put any names out, but the actual people that were around during the very start. That was the first time they even heard of that when I brought it up. So who knows? Who knows? Hopefully it'll get worked out at some point. Harry looks like a guy, based on my conversation, that is very intelligent, that does not want to go back to prison. That's happy to be out, and hopefully he'll make some good contributions now that he's out.
He will. Harry worked. Tireless worker. All day. From the time the doors open to they close, and at night, writing scripts, books. He was going hard. He had learned when we got to prison. He had already learned how to do time.
Because he was locked up for what, 30 years?
Yeah, I think he had been in jail like 2 years when I got there. He had already been down 2 years.
Yeah, it's quite a stretch. Quite a stretch. Like half his life, pretty much, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oof. Or maybe more.
Yeah. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Balling out for a few years and then spending the second half of your life locked up. I can't see a reward for that.
No, it's not worth it. Even the 20 years I did, what I've learned about life is that I wouldn't do it for the money again.
I don't think anyone would.
Yeah, some people don't learn.
Yeah, I feel you.
I know guys that get out and go right back. Matter of fact, while they're in prison, they plan on doing it, and they read the law books to know exactly how much time they're going to get when they get back.
Yeah.